Welcome to Curiosity Gameplay with Rebel Weasel.
We just finished stopping a harrow storm before it started, and now we have to follow the Queen's assassin and a coven witch as they fled into a nearby dwarven ruin called Kagnthamz. Fenorian asked me to meet him and Lyris there, so I should head inside and wait for them to catch up. There is Kagnthamz ahead of us. Time to enter.
Find this assassin.
We're here. Let's find this assassin. Level 14. Let's fire some fireworks off. Yay! Level 14. Now I get a counterfeit pardon. Okay, on we go.
Careful. I sense the presence of other vampires.
He tells me that now after we just fought one.
Arrow fiends. Not the result of the ritual we stopped. So they must have brought them from someplace else.
They can't be eating from their dwarven spider. Whoops. Let's check and see if there's anything to loot over here. Well, seasoning. I'll accept seasoning. And a moth. Yay, decorative wax. Hey, it was worth it.
Destroy!
Don't you ever give up the
Oh,
chase?
that's him.
I kept you busy long enough. Sister Thada shall revive
Make
the
sure no
exiles.
one interferes with the witch fights.
That's for Queen Gerhild, you bastard.
That's right.
Now we need to find Sister Thada.
We've left ourselves vulnerable.
Meat. Delicious meat. Find Sister Tharda. Let's check out the side rooms. Salt rice, seaweed, more salt rice, and now the other side room. Okay. After Sister Thardy. Pork. Yeah, but those aren't pig skulls and pig bones, so yeah. Pork, uh-huh. Ew. Mushrooms.
You listen in. I'll unlock the door.
Rise, Exar, and be reborn!
Singalis, where is this place?
The Ashen Lord commands it, and so we live once more, Ulfra.
Alive again? How?
You have the Ice Reach Coven to thank for that, werewolf.
Using my recipes, witch.
I meant no disrespect to Exarch Singalis.
We're being watched, brother.
Next time, Thada, the Ashen Lord, will expect more than the restoration of a single reliquary. Now deal with the intruders, or I'll toss you to the Harrow Fiends.
Come out, little skeevers. Come out and play with Sister Tharda.
How many of your sisters am I gonna have to kill before you give up?
Into the ritual chamber we go. There are more werewolves and little stone golem thingies. I have a feeling this is going to be a tough battle. I should eat something.
Is it you who's killed my dear sisters? Our vengeance will plague you beyond the grave.
I can't damage her right now. While she's got that bone stuff around her. Okay, so we kill the bone flares.
One more witch for the pyre. Let's go after the other two.
That was a great battle. I really enjoyed that. They've really made the battles more dynamic feeling. Talk to Fëanorian and Lyris. Where are they? There's no graceful way down there, is there?
Damn, we lost them.
Hey, Fëanorian.
You saw it too, right? That werewolf shed that statue like a snake sheds its skin. Was she inside that stone husk the whole time, waiting to be awakened? Or did the ritual somehow summon her into that vessel? There's a lot I still don't understand.
What do you think Sister Tharda was doing in there?
A ritual, obviously. Remember the altar at Kilcreath? We found the urn, the reliquary, and shards from a large stone vessel. I think they were the remains of one of those stone husks. I'm not sure how, but it all ties back to the Harrowstorms.
How do the stone husks tie to the Harrowstorms?
I thought the purpose of the Harrowstorms were to create Harrow Fiends, but now I think that's only a byproduct. The storm somehow gathered energy that the witch used to summon Ulfra the werewolf. Ulfra seems to think she was brought back to life.
Brought back to life? Is that even possible?
I've come to the conclusion that anything is possible where magic is concerned. I'm going to look around with Lyris, then return to Old Mjolnir to finish studying the witchpike residue. Maybe that will help me understand how the ritual works.
We heard them mention Exarchs and the Ashen Lord. Do you know what any of that means?
I don't know of any Ashen Lord, but Exarch. I came across the term after the incident at the mass grave in Banquerai. It's a rank used by the ancient army. Its members were buried in that unhallowed grave, and their remains were smuggled here.
What ancient army?
The Grey Host. It was an army of vampires and werewolves that rampaged across Hammerfell during the First Era. There aren't a lot of records remaining, and even the burial site was a closely held secret. Exarch was a rank, like general, I suppose.
Do you think someone is trying to bring the Grey Host back to life?
I don't know. But that's the impression I got from the witch's conversation with the Exarchs. I wish I knew more about this Sengalis and Ulfra, though. And the Ashen Lord, for that matter. That's why I want to check the ritual site.
You can really figure out the ritual by studying the residue?
Theoretically, using my knowledge of alchemy and Old Mjolin's understanding of reach magic, we should be able to figure something out once we know what components were used in the ritual.
Goodbye.
I don't know of any
Whoops. Okay, Lyris. Talk to me.
Damn it! The vampire and the werewolf are long gone. They called themselves Sengalis and Ulfra, and they had an unusual rank or title, Exarch. I wonder what that means.
They also mentioned an Ashen Lord.
Yeah, I heard. No idea who or what that is, though. Maybe Fen can make sense of what we saw down here. In the meantime, I'm gonna head back inside. I want to get a better look at those stone husks that were left behind.
What do you want me to do?
While Fen and I examine that ritual site more closely, you should return to Solitude and inform Svanna that her mother's assassin has been taken care of. She'd want to know. More than that, she deserves to know.
I'll go tell Svanna the news.
I left Svanna back at the Lonely Troll under the care of that drunken orc Mog. Unless he ignored my rather stern warnings, he should be keeping the princess there. I'll meet you back in the city once we finish here.
Why did you leave Svanna at the Lonely Troll?
Because I don't trust the security at the palace. Vampire or not, the assassin had too easy a time getting close to the Queen. Besides, Svanna feels comfortable at the tavern. I figured she needed some comfort after watching her mother die.
What are you hoping to find back at the ritual site?
Anything that tells us more about what the Coven and its allies are trying to accomplish. Maybe something about this Ashen Lord. I'd even settle for a clue that points us to any other strongholds they have down here. We need something more to go on.
Okay, goodbye.
Because I don't trust the security at the palace.
Thank you for joining me on Curiosity Gameplay with Rebel Weasel. If you could, please click that follow or subscribe button. It would be much appreciated. I'll see you next time.